Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPL Elma, and today we're going to be going through my game week 4 team selection. But before we get into that, we are 10 subscribers away from 600. So if you're new around here and enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a like, make sure you hit that button so that you don't miss any content going up on the channel. And without wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So first, I'm going to start off with my game week 3 team review. I managed to score 78 points, taking my overall points to 226, and taking me from 1.2 million to 992,000, which is a green arrow. But at this time, green arrows don't really matter, but it's how you start also matters. So that's what I think. I'll take the green arrow in short. So yeah, so we had Henderson in goal with 4 points. Uh, Finally getting some save points because Crystal Palace have been so poor. So 4 points for him. Poro 1 point, disappointing. Same as Konza 2 points, who's might be out injured as well because he picked up what looked like a nasty injury when he was playing for England in international break. So something to watch out for. But 2 points for him. Trent 6 points, clean sheet against United, and then Saka 6 points as well. I think he got an assist, so 6 points. He should have scored a goal in that game as well, but never came. Then we have Jota 3 points. Maybe the right pick was always Luis Diaz. When we all went for the bad pick in quotes, but 3 points. Then we had Smith Rowe with 2 points and Rodgers with 2 points. So going cheap at midfield has not worked out so far, but still plenty of football to be played. Then you had Wood scoring a goal, 9 points. And with Nottingham Forest not signing a striker, looks like Wood is going to be their main man this season. So I think it was a decent buy, 9 points. Then he had Isaac finally returning some points with a goal, 9 points. And Haaland scoring yet another hat trick, 34 points. Then on the bench, you had Everson, benched Gordon, and Hall, and then Barco finishing off the team. That was the team for game 3. Not a bad display, 78 points. Hope that we can be able to improve on that for in game. So I've already made two transfers, as I'll explain in the next segment. So now let's look at my transfer thoughts and transfer considerations. So from one of the transfers I'm thinking of doing is going to be Saka to Salah. I mean, you can see with Tottenham and Man City coming up, and Arsenal looking a bit light in terms of players with Declan Rice suspended, Calafiori most likely to miss, Mikel Merino is also out, and Odegaard picked up an injury in an international break. So Arsenal looking a little bit shaky and but after game week 6, maybe start looking at the Arsenal assets. But I think for now, it's better off to move on without the Arsenal assets. That's what I'm going to be doing. Going to be moving from Saka. I'm going to be going to Mohamed Salah against Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, and Wolves in their next 3 fixtures. I think that's a very good fixture. They haven't considered a goal. And Salah is looking really, really sharp. Picked up 2 assists and a goal against Manchester United. So yeah, I think that's very good. And I think I'm going to be, and I want to have Salah in my team. And this is the best possible way to approach that. So that's one of the transfers I'm thinking of. And let's look at the other transfer that is going to make this possible. So the transfer that is going to make the Saka to Salah transfer possible is Gordon to Minte. I think I love the Ipswich and Nottingham Forest fixtures. Maybe after game week 6, we time to ship him off. Newcastle have not been looking great to the start of the season. Maybe Isaac has been looking good, but Gordon has not been looking that sharp. So I think we're going to transfer him out and be able to go for Minter there, and hope that Minter is going to be able to perform in game week 4 and game week 5. The other option is, of course, going from Isaac to Joao Pedro, but I just prefer having Isaac in the team, and I'd rather sell off Gordon, who's a price drop, who was already price dropped, and I don't want to have more price drops in the team. And yeah, so I think that's all the transfers This is a translational transfer I'm leaning towards, but the Isaac to Joe Pedro is still on the cards at the moment. So those are the two transfers I'm thinking of making. So now let's look at the team with those transfers in mind. So those transfers in mind are this is how the team is going to be looking like. Going to be having Dean Henderson in goal against Leicester. Surely they can be able to keep a clean sheet in this fixture. Although Leicester have been scoring goals uh, in their last three games, I think they've scored in each of them. So I don't know what's going to happen when you have someone like Vardy in the team. Anything can happen, but I hope they can be able to keep a clean sheet. When you have Poro against Arsenal, I know it's against Arsenal, but as I've mentioned, Arsenal are looking a little bit light with the number of injuries they have picked up recently in international break and Declan Rice suspension. Looking, there's a chance that Spurs might keep a clean sheet or Poro might get attacking return. That's what we're going to be hoping for. Then you have Konza against Everton. They picked up an injury in international break. We don't know the extent of the injury over. I just haven't done research on it, but I'm going to be having him in the team. I hope that he's going to be able to start. He doesn't start, at least I'm going to be having someone on the bench who's going to replace him. But I think against Everton, there can be a clean sheet there, and that's why I've gone for him. Then you have Trent against Nottingham Forest. That's more of the same, but this time with an attacking return. And it seems that Trent is being subbed off more often compared to Robertson. So that's something to look out for in the recent fixtures, in the upcoming fixtures. But for now, we have Trent and Robert's going to get an attacking return this time. So that's the defense. Now let's look at the midfield. So this is how the midfield is going to be looking like. Going to be having Jota and Salah against Nottingham Forest. I think potential clean sheet, so 1 point for one of them, and hope that this time Jota will be on the score sheet and not leave all the work to Diaz and Salah. Hope he'll be a bit involved, and Salah just more of the same, please. And maybe this time more goals compared to assists, but just more of the same. Then you have Minte against Ipswich. Ipswich have been conceding goals for fun since in their last three fixtures. So I hope that this time Brighton can be able to perform. Brighton still unbeaten as well. So yeah, that's something to look out for, and I hope that Minte will be able to perform. Then we have Rodgers against Everton, and he's been looking good. He's been looking sharp, but just score some goals like the way he did in international break. He was on penalties as well. That's interesting. He's going to be on penalties for Aston Villa, but I think he's going to be way behind the pecking order. But you can just dream about it. But I hope that he's going to play. I hope he's going to perform. I hope he's going to score some goals. Then you have Smith Rowe finishing up the midfield. Just hope he's going to be able to perform. Of course, the midfield looks a little bit not really strong, but I think when you have Salah in there, in midfield can look a little bit strong. I hope that he's going to perform, and I hope that the likes of Minte, Rogers, Smith Rowe, and Jota are going to perform as well. So that's the midfield. Now let's look at the forwards. So for the forwards, we're going to be having Isaac in there, but it might be João Pedro before the deadline. I'm also sure which transfer I'm going to be making. We look at that, the midfield is not looking that strong, and that's why I'm considering for going for João Pedro instead of Isaac and keeping God in the team. But we'll see before the deadline. I'm still 50-50 on it. So for now, I'm going to be having Isaac against Wolves, who's looking considered a lot of goals in so far, and I hope that Isaac can be able to carry his form from international break. And the last fixture they played against Spurs, he managed to score as well. So that he can carry that form against Wolves. Then you have Haaland against Brentford. Just more of the same, please. Another hat trick, and yeah, he's going to be the captain as well. Then the bench are going to be having Everson going against Crystal Palace. He doesn't, because I think he's the second option. So then you have Wood against Liverpool. Liverpool haven't conceded a goal, and I think that's why I'm going to be benching Wood. Then we have Hall against Wolves. He's not going to start, but at least he's going to be there, and he's going to come off the bench as he always does. And if he does that, at least we have Konza who can be able to. I mean, if Konza does not play, at least we can rely on Hall giving us that 1 point. Then we have Bako against Ipswich. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Bako is somewhere out in Spain enjoying the sunny weather. So that's the team for Game Week 4. Looks like a pretty solid team. Apart from the midfield looking a little bit light, but I'm still happy with the team and I hope it's going to perform in Game Week 4. Let me know in the comments how your teams are looking like and how you'd rate my team out of 10. With that, if you managed to reach this far, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to leave a like. And yeah, I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.